All right, I'm going to adjust our chat filter, community moderation, who can participate, subscribers. Great. Awesome. So yeah, chat comments are enabled for anyone subscribed to my channel. I run into this for any newcomers to the stream here. It's yeah, it's not cool. It just gets a little trolled out. Anyway, good afternoon. I got a very happy, jumpy, skippy. Look at her. She's just like so happy to be out in the fall weather. Look at her. Look at her. Hi, Dad. You gonna throw something? No. Do I ever throw anything in the park? Never. No. But she seems to think like, God damn it. Look at her. Look at her. Psycho. She's my psycho though. Good morning. Or good afternoon. Let's see. I had a lovely Thanksgiving. Hi, Jane Porter. It's like not as cold as it has been. It's been frosty. And as you can see here in Central Park, we are, the leaves are down and they're falling. I can't, I've lived in New York for 30 years. I think there are leaf blowers like the leaf blowers, are there like, what's the word I'm looking for? Do the leaves get picked up? I don't remember. Lenore is super cute. She's crazy. So what's going on lately? Hunter Biden pardoned. I am, Joe pardoning his son in our current climate. I am all for it. Good for him. Good for Hunter. I actually want to be friends with Hunter Biden. He and I have probably some friends in common in the sober lifestyle. He's been sober for, I think, a little over 5 years. Great. Hunter, move to New York. Let's help you build a life, bro. Let's find a path for you. You have friends. I love how twisted, the MAGA crowd is getting about this, as if there's some like the false equivalency in their head is hilarious. Like the notion, like what they've tried to sell about Hunter Biden, that it's even really a scandal at all, is Bed Bath & Beyond the Valley of the Dolls. Especially since Donald Trump Sr. has an active addict for a son. Not a sober one, not one in recovery who's trying to make his life better or trying to be less of a dick. He has an active, toxic addict for a son who is just working real hard to make shit worse. Awful. Anyway, I think it's great. This pardon has detractors on the... God, when you're on your... God, why do people do speakerphone? Why? I mean, as I say this as someone who's holding up a phone to talk to you guys, but it is what it is. Anyway, this pardon has its detractors from the right for obvious reasons, just because if it's Joe, if it's Biden, if it's anything on the left, we hate it. They're like men on film from In Living Color. Like everything that goes on to the left, hated it. Like that's basic. So that doesn't really surprise me. The cabinet appointments don't surprise me. Like, this is a clown car. This is all people Trump knows from the television. So it's a real testament to how limited Trump's social or professional or intellectual circles are. Like, he knows 3 people. Unless they're on television, like it's extended family and people he knows from the TV. Like, what a fucking loser. But anyway, back to the pardon. I digress. I think it's good. Good for Joe. Hunter, this was never gonna it was gonna get worse for Hunter. And was it an abuse of power on Biden's part, on Joe's part? Probably. But in comparison to what Trump has done and will do, is it an egregious offense? No, not at all. So, let's be real. So good for him. Good for Hunter. And Hunter, again, if you're out there, if you got friends who listen to this, you've got friends here, if life in DC or wherever the hell you're living, I have no idea what his life is like now. Um, let's hang. What else? What else? What else? Um, let's completely jump tracks here. I'm going to talk about this show that I started to binge last night on Netflix because we all go through this thing where we, like, I don't know. No, I know you guys do it. I do it. We all do it. Where it's like, I'm trying to figure out what to watch. I fire open, I get all of my content through Apple TV, the device that we connect to our smart televisions. It's like, it's a very intuitive, smart device. I love the Apple TV. I love its functionality, all of it. So like, I'm going through Apple TV and the services I subscribe to, whether it's, Apple TV Plus, HBO Max, Netflix, of course, Prime, Disney Plus, Criterion Channel, one of my faves, my underdog favorite. I even subscribe to Shudder, that horror channel. There's some good deep dives in there, but there's a lot of schlock, and I love horror when it's good. It's got to be good, like Hereditary or The Shining or even the Scream series. Like, it's got to be smart, and a lot of the shit on Shudder is like, you gotta do a lot of filtering. Anyway, so I spent a lot of time like flipping, like going through stuff, looking at apps, like, what do I want to watch tonight? And I finally started watching, what is it called? The Madness on Netflix with Coleman Domingo. It's an 8-episode limited series. I'm halfway through it. It's fucking great. It's so good, you guys. Disney Plus, Disney Plus is a utility. I mean, come on. Disney Plus is a utility. I think Netflix is a utility. I think, like, in my house, like, Criterion Channel is a utility, quite frankly. It's a little more esoteric for most people, but I love Criterion Channel. I love foreign films. I don't mind subtitles. I love, particularly my favorite is the 1960s French New Wave era. Like, I could do a lost week just watching French New Wave films. But anyway, Netflix, Coleman Domingo, The Madness is such a good show. Oh my God. The statement that it makes about racism. I love the casting. He's great. Coleman Domingo, I've been a fan since the first time I saw him or noticed him was in that Walking Dead spinoff. I forget what it was called even. But he was fantastic and had my attention. Yes, Loudersoft gets it. The Criterion Channel is a requirement. Coleman Domingo is terrific. The Yacht Rock doc was very good. I highly recommend that for any music lovers out there. Look, I grew up with Yacht Rock. I'm a kid of the 70s, okay? And I grew up with, like, Toto and Kenny Loggins and the Doobie Brothers. God, I remember that album, the one that has What a Fool Believes on it. And Michael McDonald. Like, I did not realize, for example, it's Steely Dan, like the exquisite musicianship of those guys. And this documentary, Doc, as in Dock of the Bay, documentary on Yacht Rock, did such a great job sort of celebrating and acknowledging the real artistry and the real work that these, like the musicians from Toto were like the session band for Michael Jackson's Thriller. Like, a lot of it, I had no idea. Amazing. It was just like so good. And I don't want to give anything away, but there's that guy, I think he's from Steely Dan. It's been a few days since I saw it, so I'm forgetting names already, but the guy that the filmmaker tried to get in touch with at the end, it's like, I'm doing this documentary, and he just hates the idea of Yacht Rock, and he told the director to go fuck himself. Or something like that. Like, oh my God, it was so good. He's not in the documentary, but he got a phone recording of it. Of that conversation. It was like, told him to go fuck himself. So I highly recommend the Yacht Rock documentary. Girlfriend is like on cocaine this morning. She is so amped up. I think she wants. Yes, I am aware of you. I'm aware of you. So yeah, Donald Fagen. That's it. Oh my God, he was such a dick on the phone. What a cranky sourpuss. Oh my God, he's such a sour patch about. Hey, that's enough. He's such a sour patch about the Yacht Rock moniker. Oh my God. Go fuck yourself. Whew, wow. The session bands deserve more credit. Yeah, the Wrecking Crew, those guys. I mean, I like all the behind the scenes people that we don't appreciate. 20 Feet from Stardom. The backup singers. Yeah. Anyway, so my 10 minutes are up. I'm already at 11 minutes here. Christopher Cross, there's another one. And then MTV came in, and these guys just did not have, like, the showmanship, which is part of the business. I'm sorry, but, like, it is a visual medium as well. Like, I would imagine a Christopher Cross concert would have been so fucking boring. Like, the music, he's a terrific musician. But you gotta bring showmanship to it. That's the deal. Like, hey. And Christopher Cross didn't have showmanship, and video killed the radio star. There we go. Anyway, so yay for Hunter Biden. The cabinet nominations continue to be a clown car of stupid. It's all so dumb. It's all so dumb. And you guys don't get, a lot of people I'm seeing on the socials are getting caught into this like real anger. Like, this is in the Trump brochure. It's gonna be stupid. We are in for 4 years of fucking stupid and a lot of fuckery, and we have to be alert. But at the same time, we have to like remember to enjoy our lives. You can't let these bitches take your lives. So be alert. We have to do the work. We have to stand up for what's right. We have to fight. But at the same time, we have to find the joy in our lives and have fun and have sex and like whatever the fuck you do. Like, go shopping, buy yourself something nice. Listen to there's so much good music out. Watch something. Treat yourself. But at the same time, balance it with like, we got to do the work and fight. So don't let this ruin your goddamn life. Do not. I'm determined to. Why the fuck is everyone following me? I am determined to, find that balance, and I want everyone else to do it too. Also, in the comments, if you're bored, share with me, with everybody else, what you're doing. What are you guys doing to balance your lives vis-a-vis the fuckery? What are you after, a squirrel? What are you guys doing to balance your lives vis-a-vis the fuckery? I'm enjoying watching. I'm going to the movies a lot. I got an AMC Stubs membership. I've talked about that ad nauseum. I'm going to the movies a lot. I love the escape. It is a wonderful escape. What did I see most recently? Gladiator 2, and then I saw Queer. I might go see Conclave tonight. I don't know. Anyway, or no, not tonight. I'm going to dinner. But you gotta find some joy. A book. I'm almost done with Lily Analich's book about Joan Didion and Eve Babbitt's. It's so good. Find some joy for yourself, and do not wallow in despair and hopelessness. It's stupid. It's not productive. It's not cute. It's not a good look. That's what they want us to be joyless and have no fun. And what they're pissed about is that, like, we don't, we sort of like, they don't want to, there is a jealousy of more enlightened people, I think they've got. Like, we're better dancers, we're better in bed, we have better taste in music, we have more style. They can't stand that. They can't stand that. So just keep up the good work. I love you guys. And